Howdy, pards. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not Mr. Holster. Although Mr. Holster is a good guy, and I'm kind of doing a Mr. Holster type video here today. I'm Silverback. How y'all doing? Enjoying a cup of coffee, Mr. Holster style. To the sunny slopes of long ago, yes sir. Even though I don't know all that long ago. I'm just kidding, I'm old too. Don't feel bad. Here today to talk about a little bit of a classic gun I have here is this Colt Agent. Colt is a American firearms manufacturer based out of Hartford, Connecticut, founded in 1855 by Samuel Colt. Better known for such classics as the Colt Python, the Peacemaker, which is the single action army, also the 1911, which brought us to 45 ACP. So this one here, this dates back according to the serial number to 1975. If you notice here, it's the little Snubby with the 2-inch barrel. It's aluminum frame. Its brother is the Colt Detective, which is the same, basically the same exact gun, but is a blued steel frame. This, however, is an aluminum frame, very lightweight, doesn't weigh much. This one here is in very pristine condition. It's only had one round of bullets run through it ever in its entire life. We kind of inherited this piece from a, I would say he's a family member for sure. We used to call him Santa Claus. Very nice guy, wonderful man. He bought this gun, I guess, as a means of self-defense, you know, as a carry gun. But like I said, he never used it. So we keep this just basically on display and basically in his memory, and you know, for a collector's point of view as well. You can see here where it says Agent. Hopefully that focuses in right here on the barrel. And then you have the all the Colt manufacturing information here on this part of the barrel. Cool little gun, man. Being an aluminum frame, if you do purchase one of these, they still do have some out there on the market. I've seen on some of the auction sites and things like that nature. Decent prices, but these are not plus P rated for plus P ammo because it is aluminum frame, will stretch very easily. There's really not a lot of information out there about these because every time you try to look these things up, it either brings you over to the Colt Cobra, which again was another maybe slightly larger, but I mean it looks exactly the same as this aluminum frame gun back when Colt was doing all their snake guns, you might say, along with the Python and stuff like that. They had the Colt Cobra, which is another 38 special, King Cobra, but the Detective, the Agent, and the Cobra all are kind of the same. They're like brothers or cousins, you might say, as far as that goes. This one here has a factory installed hammer shroud on it. You can see here, maybe, hopefully you can see it, the little Colt pony there. You know, he's all like, same here, right here, where you can see the pony here. This gun holds an incredible value, obviously, because you know, they don't make these anymore. And like I said, it's in like perfect condition. I don't know if that's a manufacturing defect right there, or if that was made like that. There's barely any wear. Like I said, this has been fired once, so you know there are some grooves, and you know we have been kind of playing around with it to make sure everything looks the way it's supposed to. You know, it's a very interesting double action revolver. See the firing pin in there? You know, everything's still the way it was meant to be. Very clean. A lot of these you see out there, all this stuff is worn down, you know, for being used so much, you know. I mean, what more can I say about it? I mean, really, there's not a lot of information out there, again, on these guns. Like I said, they always try to lead you to the Cobra or the Detective, more so towards the Cobra, because the Cobra was an aluminum frame one just like this. This is a very rare thing here, the factory installed hammer shroud. Cool little feature. This firearm was purchased, set up exactly like this, and with the factory installed hammer shrouds, that is a very rare option to have on these, from what we have been able to find out about these guns, especially when we were looking at the serial number on it, which told us that it was made in 1975. These guns were carried by a lot of undercover detectives and agents, thus the name Colt Detective, Colt Agent. Back in the I want to say they manufactured these from the late 60s on up until like the mid 1980s. I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, if you want to find out more information, go online and see if you can dig anything up, and if you can find some information that I don't know about, I'd be greatly appreciative if you could share some information with me on this piece. We don't fire this gun. Like I said, it is a collector's piece for us. It's just something we kind of hold for memory's sake as well, for our good friend that has passed away. So, I just want to make this quick little video and share something nice with y'all out there, and hopefully you like revolvers enough to appreciate, a fine piece of machinery. Well, it's not really machinery, but a fine piece of firearms like this. Hopefully there'll be more to come. I'm actually getting ready to head out and go to the gun store to purchase a new gun. Actually, I'm just going to put it on layaway for now because I don't have enough funds at the moment to be able to buy it completely. But this is going to be, for me, a truck gun, so I can just keep it always in my truck, because I don't believe I should be carrying my full-size gun to work with me every day. I don't want to carry it with me every day, as far as that goes. I mean, that is my everyday carry of choice, but like I said, this one is going to be one that just stays in my truck with me all the time, so I have something there, and it's also a backup if needed. In that case, well, y'all enjoy your day. Mr. Holster, hope you're being warm up there, up near the Canadian border. One more sip for the road before I go. Alright, everybody. Have fun.